Come on back. Welcome to yoga. Sit in crisscross applesauce, okay? Now put your arms by your side, and I just want you to rock to one side and rock to the other. Rock to the one side, lift your arm up. Get a little rocking back and forth. One more time, rock. Now take a breath. Let that breath go. And again, rock, take a breath, and let that breath go. Good. Now your body's all nice and tall, and let your rocking slowly come to gentle, quiet sitting. We'll take that same energy into our breath. Okay, take a deep breath. Reach your arms up. And bring that energy right back into your heart. Good. One more time. Take a deep breath. So breaths help us calm our mind. Take a deep, deep breath. Reach your arms up. Stretch, 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 stretch tall. And bring that breath right back into your heart. This time we're going to take a 5-count breath. So take a deep breath. Reach your arms up and hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Let all that breath go. Very good. Let's do that one more time. 5-count breath, okay? Take a deep breath. Reach the arms up. Stretch tall and hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let all of that breath go. Very, very good. Awesome. Okay, come onto your hands and knees. We have 2 stories today, one short story, one slightly longer one, and it has to do with parents and moms. But let's start with our favorite, cat and cow. Here we go. I don't know why it wasn't playing.
Cat, cow, cat, cow, moo, 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 meow, meow. Cat, cow, cat, cow, moo, 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 meow, meow.
Let's stretch our cats.
Cats like to stretch to their right, stretch to their right, stretch to their right. Cats like to stretch to their right, stretch to your right.
Back to cat and cow.
Cat, cow, cat, cow, moo, 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 meow, meow. Cat, cow, cat, cow, moo, 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 meow, meow.
And let's stretch to the other side.
Cats like to stretch to their left, stretch to their left, stretch to their left. Cats like to stretch to their left, stretch to your left.
One more time. Cat, cow.
Cat, cow, cat, cow, moo, 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 meow, meow. Cat, cow, cat, cow, moo, 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 meow, meow. Moo, 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 meow, meow. Moo, 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 meow, meow.
We're going to get ready for a downward facing doggy. Let's move our doggy tails. Let's reach our doggy paws. Yeah. You can reach your paws and your tail. Good. Here we go.
Put your hands under your shoulders, put your knees under your hips, put your hips to the sky and wag your tail. Put your hands under your shoulders, put your knees under your hips, put your hips to the sky and wag your tail. Downward dog, downward dog, downward dog. That's a downward dog. Put your hands under your shoulders, put your knees under your hips, put your hips to the sky and wag your tail. Put your hands under your shoulders, put your knees under your hips, put your hips to the sky and wag your tail. Downward dog.
Jump your dog. Jump it.
Downward dog. Downward dog. That's a downward dog. That's a downward dog. That's a downward dog.
Good, now walk yourself all the way up to the top of your mat. Our last warm-up is our Sun's Magic song. You all know this one. Stand really tall in mountain pose.
Hello, sun, then hello, toes. I stretch my back and poof, it goes. I become a cat, then a cobra snake, then a dog, then I take a break. I stretch my back, then hello, toes. Thank you, sun, and that's the show.
You guys are
Try
doing
it with
great.
me, okay? Hello, sun, then hello, toes. We stretch our backs and poof, it goes. We become a cat, then a cobra snake, then a dog, then we take a break. We stretch our backs, then hello, toes. Thank you, sun, and that's the show. Hello, sun, hello, toes. We stretch our backs, and poof, it goes. We become a cat, then a cobra snake, then a dog, and we take a break. We stretch our backs, then hello, toes. Thank you, sun, and that's the show.
Very, very good, you guys. So come on back to your mat. Our first story today is a really short one, but it has to do a character that we've already learned about, and that's Ganesha. Remember our friend Ganesha? He had the elephant trunk, right? And the body of a boy. So let's do Ganesha one more time. We're gonna stand up, take our feet a little bit wide, bring one arm on top of each other like this, and you're gonna lift up your elephant trunk and let it swing and swing. Okay, try that again. Stand up, your legs are wide, bring your arms together straight, lift up your elephant trunk. Can you make an elephant sound? I don't think I make the best elephant sounds. Let's try that again. Stand up, reach your arms up, and sway that elephant trunk. So one thing we know about Ganesha is he used to ride around, remember, on a mouse, okay? So our mouse pose today is gonna be like this. Bring your feet together, and you're gonna take your knees down almost to the ground, and then you're gonna reach out, little mouse arm, okay? Reach out your other little mouse arm, and then you're gonna hop your mouse. Good. Can you hop your mouse a little closer? Good. Can you hop your mouse a little closer? Now watch. Can you hop backwards? Oh, that's a hard one. Can you hop backwards? Very good. Okay. So we have Ganesha who rode on his mouse. And do you remember Ganesha's dad? Remember the story of Shiva who went off to fight a war, and he came back and Ganesha was guarding the gates to the house, and he didn't know he had a son because his wife had a son while he was off to war. So Shiva pose, right? Powerful warrior. Right? And we'll try Shiva pose on the other side. Powerful warrior. And one thing, Shiva, remember he was married to, she has a couple different names. So we'll use the name Pavrati today. She's called Pavrati and Durga at different times. So bend your knees. Bring your knees out wide. And you can bring your thumbs together and make little, beautiful little movements as if you're swishing your arms across your body. So one day, Ganesha's mom and Ganesha's dad got Ganesha together with his brother. His brother has a very long name. We're just going to call him his brother because it's a very long name. This is Ganesha's brother pose, okay? And they said to the two kids, they said, hey, we want to know how fast you guys can race around the world, okay? Here's our world pose. Now, the funny thing about Ganesha is Ganesha was very slow, right? He had that sweet tooth. Remember, he liked to eat those sweets? And he rode around on top of a mouse? How is he going to race the world? But his brother had super fast, super power, superhuman speed. Okay? You're going to bring your arms down, you're just going to run. And his brother could race at super fast speeds around the world. Ready? So, when his brother said, oh, ha, 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 I think I know who can race around the world the fastest. And his parents said, okay, ready, set, go. And his brother raced around the whole world. And it took him like less than 60 seconds. And he got back, and guess what? Ganesha was there sitting by his parents. And his brother laughed and was like, ha, 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 Ganesha's too big and so slow riding on that mouse. Of course, it looks like he never even left. And his parents said, sit down. So they sat down. His brother thought, I'm going to get the prize. And guess what his parents said? They said, Ganesha beat you. His brother was like, what? He dropped his head on the ground. I can't believe it. How did Ganesha beat me? And here's the tricky secret. His parents said, who can go the fastest around the world? So his brother went around the whole earth. But Ganesha said, my world is my parents. And so Ganesha walked around his parents and he still beat his brother. That's kind of cool, huh? All right, bring your feet together. We're just gonna bring our legs. We're not gonna do the whole fly like a butterfly song, but let's kind of sing it out loud together, okay? Just the first part. Because our next story comes from Montana, from an Indian tribe in Montana. So let's fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, over to Montana. Fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, over to Montana. So, welcome, boys and girls, to Montana. There, it was once a lovely young lady who lived with her parents, and their tribe used to hunt and kill buffalo for their food and for their clothing. And one day, this lovely young lady was looking at the buffalo. For buffalo, we're going to do downward doggy pose. We're going to paw at the ground. And she saw all these buffaloes standing on the edge of a cliff. And she said, please, buffalo, please, because her tribe was starving at that point, please, if you throw yourself over the cliff, so this is how we're going to do, throw yourself over the cliff, I promise to marry one of you. Please, our tribe needs food. So she said, please. And so what did the buffalo do? One by one, they jumped, right? And jumped over the cliff. Well, now the head of the buffalo, like the buffalo leader, right? He was a big buffalo. He approached her and he said, now, young lady, you and I will both be married. She was like, uh-oh, but I didn't mean that. I wasn't really serious. And the buffalo said, wait a second. Almost all of my buffalo, what did they do? Jumped over the cliff so your tribe could have food. And the lady said, okay, I guess I have to marry you. So she married the buffalo. And as she married the buffalo, something magic happened. A magpie flew across the sky. We're going to do magpie pose like this. You're going to cross one leg over the other and fly your wings. And the magpie turned her into a buffalo. So back at her home, her mother started to get really worried. Where is my daughter? she's been gone for a long time. And she went out to go look for her. And as she went out to go look for her, she went down to the river. And what did she see? She saw all those dead buffalo. We're going to lay on our belly, right? For a dead buffalo. Down by the river. And down by the river, guess who else came up to her? Come back up. Jump your feet up. Remember that magpie? The magpie flew by and the magpie said, Mother, mother, the buffalo have your daughter. Mother, mother, go look for the buffalo. So the mother went, and she went to go look for the buffalo. And as soon as her daughter saw her, her daughter said, No, mother, no. And she pushed her away. It's too dangerous for you to be here. No, go away, because the mother recognized one of the buffalo as her daughter. Then the head buffalo, right, the one that she married, well, at first he was drinking water from the river. So this is what we're going to do for drinking water. Okay? He would turn and he would take a sip and turn and take a sip. And he saw his new buffalo wife talking to a human. And he said to her, we'll go back in our buffalo pose. He roared, "Arr!" because he was afraid of humans. And he charged at the mother and he trampled her and he killed her. Now his wife was just crying the biggest tears in the world. What happened to my mother? Oh, and the buffalo said, you know what? If you can bring her back from the dead, I will let you go, because I know you have special powers. So the girl, she went up to the top of the mountain and she called the magpie and she said, Magpie, magpie, please help me. Magpie, magpie, what do you see? Let's try the other leg. And the magpie swooped down. The magpie said, young girl, give me a bone from your mother's body and I will bring her back to thee. So the girl went over, we're going to sit down for this one, to her mother's body. Okay. You're going to bring one knee out like this, 1 foot forward. Okay, you see how that looks? And she grabbed a bone. Bring your forehead to your knee. And she took that bone from her mother's body. Let's try that again. Put the other leg straight. Bend your other knee. And pretend you're grabbing your knee, right? She took that bone. And as she gave it back to the magpie, she said, Magpie said, what you have to say, young girl, is mother, mother, return to me. And so from here, this is the dance that she did. She said, mother, mother, bring your hands down. Step back, return to me. Kind of like our son's magic. Okay, let's try that again. Jump your feet up. So the girl said, mother, mother, bring your legs back. Return to me. And what happened? Magically, her mother returned back to life. And so the head buffalo now, right? The one that had her marry him after she had all of his buffalo, remember? Jump off the cliff. The one that trampled her mother because he was actually scared of humans. He said to her, if you do, come down to your belly, if you can do that for your mother, maybe you can do that for us. And the girl said, yes. And she turned back into a human, bend your knees, grab a hold of your feet. And she taught the buffalo this dance. And this is how the words go. Buffalo, buffalo, 1, 2, 3. Buffalo, buffalo, return to me. You're going to do this and you're going to rock back and forth. Ready? Buffalo, buffalo, 1, 2, 3. Roll over. Can you roll all the way over? Try it again. Come back onto your tummy. Buffalo, buffalo, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now see if you can go even one more circle. Buffalo, buffalo, return to me. Ah, I ran out of space. Come on back. Buffalo, buffalo, 1, 2, 3. Buffalo, buffalo, return to me. Very good, everyone. And all of the buffalo that jumped over the cliff, All of them except for the one that was used for the tribe came back to life. Bring your legs wide. And so from now on, in Native American cultures, when they hunt an animal, they give respect to the animal's spirit. They believe that every animal has a spirit. And they say, this story says that they say this prayer. And their prayer, we can bring our feet together and our hands together, is, thank you for giving yourself to feed me. And they bring their head down. And they lift their head back up. So that story has a lot to do with how much we love our moms, how much our moms love us, that we're willing to do anything for our moms, and our moms are willing to do anything for us. And also to remember when we eat food, to remember where that food came from, right? And remember, just give a little thanks. Whether you eat buffalo or chicken, or maybe you're a vegetarian, doesn't matter. Whatever you eat, just take a moment and give thanks for where your food came from. All right, everyone, stretch your legs out. Since our theme kind of is food and moms today, we're going to end with making a little peanut butter jelly sandwich. Pretend you've got some peanut butter on your toes, and you've got some jelly on your arms, and you're going to reach over and you're going to mix that peanut butter and that jelly. Mix it, mix it, mix it. And then you're going to grab a hold of it. Don't really eat your foot, but take an imaginary bite. Num, 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 num. And then take your other foot. Take an imaginary bite. Num, 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 num. Oh, so tired now. You're going to rock back and forth. 1, 2, excuse me, and 3. Wiggle your arms, wiggle your legs, and slowly take a little short pretend nap. Let your eyes close. Bring your hands on your tummy. We're going to end with 3 deep breaths. We're going to count to 5. Breathe into your tummy. Ready? Here we go. Take a deep breath into the tummy. 1. Keep breathing in the tummy. 2. Keep breathing in the tummy. 3, 4, 5. And let all of that breath go. And again, take a deep breath into the tummy. 1. Keep breathing in the tummy. 2. Can you make your tummy breath even bigger, even bigger? Number 4 and 5. And let it go. And one last time. Take a deep breath into your tummy. 1. Continue breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let all of that breath go. Now just notice how you feel. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Take a deep, deep, deep stretch. And come on back up. Sit in crisscross applesauce. Bring your hands together, rub them hard. Take a deep breath, and you're going to say to yourself, I am strong. Rub your hands hard. Take a deep breath and say, I am powerful. Take a deep breath, rub your hands hard. I love myself. Namaste. Thank you for playing with me today. You have a beautiful day. Happy Mother's Day. You know, moms love hugs and kisses more than anything else. So, I'm just saying.